Hello, everyone. My name is Lisa, aka Liasi. I'm an artist originally from Philadelphia. I'm out here in Florida right now. So, um, I lost my son to gun violence November the 4th, and I was in Philly for like a month, and I'm back home now. And part of um, my grieving process is to paint. This is like art therapy right now going on for me. Because I keep having this vision. It's just like so graphic that again I had to come up with something in order for me to process it. So my son, like I said, died from gun violence, and so because of that nature of the way he passed away, for me, because every time I look at the back of someone's head, I had this image. So right now, I'm processing it through the creative process. This would be the wound, as you can see, and it's red. So because I keep having these images right now, I'm processing and creating like a floral flowers, green flowers around it. Okay. Someone told me actually they thought it was like little roses or whatever. But I had to turn the image, what is negative and awful, for me to create something beautiful and positive. As you see, here's a white dove. The dove is a symbol of spirituality, transformation. May Isaiah rest in peace. You know, it's like a hand is just like letting the dove fly free, as well as my son has been freed. So it's a spiritual painting for me. The flowers, when I was painting, I had began crying, so I actually drew these little droplets as if the plants are crying. It's like my self-expression of what I'm feeling emotionally. So again, this is about the creative process. And as I look at it, I may throw something else in there. I don't know. I just paint and go with where my heart goes, if that makes sense. So thank you for listening and letting me share my story. And this again is very therapeutic for me, and I call it my art therapy. Okay.
So you guys, you just heard from Lisa about her healing process with this painting, this amazing painting. And Lisa's my friend. We met online through another art endeavor about a year and a half ago. Yeah. And we've been talking about collaborating for a while. And since this is such a really important painting for her, I figured this would be the one for us to collaborate on. Now, I work with clay. I work primarily with polymer clay. So I'm going to be creating a piece to basically represent her painting. Okay, I have some ideas in my head, and we're going to see how it comes out, and you guys will be seeing my process on that. So I just feel very honored that she would want me to work with her with this, because I know it's a very special emotional piece for her, and I'm looking forward to this collaborative effort. And she's my good friend, and I just want to be there for her, and this is like probably going to be the first of many. So this will be a very important one, actually. Yes, it's our first one. So watch our process. That's what we do as collaborative artists together: sculpture, painting.
That's right. So as she said, there are two different substrates. I'm working on canvas with acrylic paints, and she's doing clay. And what's going to be interesting is what I'm creating here through the creative process, watching her create in a different substrate, which is the clay. It's going to be dimensional.
Right.
Okay. So the two are going to connect, and it's going to be a very interesting process. So
I already have it in my head. It's going to be a beautiful thing.
Oh, I know it
beautiful
is.
Thing.
That's my girlfriend. She's a badass.
This one is too. All right. Look for it. Keep watching. See the rest of it.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Stay tuned.
Okay, the piece is done. I am very happy with the way it came out. There's a lot of symbolism in this piece, and I did want it to, like I said, coordinate or correlate per se with Lisa's piece. So let me walk you through some of the elements I put in here and why I chose this thing. I chose a nature theme because nature is very healing, and I was kind of inspired by her leaves and her flowers on the top there. So that's kind of in her painting. You can see those on the top representing by the mom. But I chose a cave theme as well. This piece here is actually like a cave. Bear in mind, this is all made out of wood, not wood, but a clay, and there's a wood base on the bottom. But the cave is representation of a retreating or a hiding place, somewhere where somebody might want to escape and not be seen. And of course, the center there would be representation of that wound, which is in her painting. However, the red with the blood, I chose to do the roses. You can see the roses there. The reason I did the roses is because someone actually mentioned that in her painting they looked like roses, but roses are also representation of love. And so, like, love is covering the wound, and it's even more so with the heart that she's holding. Her heart is covering that wound as well. And you can see here by the tears that are coming down her face, coming down her arm, are flowing into the heart. Okay. And then we've got the sun over here, Isaiah. And I've actually put dreads on him. I put purple dreads because he had purple dreads. And so he's got a little bit of purple in his hair there. And he's comforting mom. He's got his arm up on mom. He's comforting her, letting her know that it's okay, even though he's gone, that, he's there. He's waiting for her up in heaven. Anyway, so therefore, too, one of the things I did was you can see how his body basically just flows into part of the bark. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but it's part of the bark. I carved a little heart in there, like part of the tree. The reason I chose the bark is because its representation of willow bark is used for pain. So another thing about him help covering up her pain. Then the last thing here are the butterflies. Her butterflies are about her comfort zone. Lisa loves the butterflies, and she uses those in her paintings and helps other people with that. So a representation of the butterflies are there to help her, is all part of her comfort. So there you go. That is pretty much it. I am actually pretty pleased with it, and I think that it's going to be a beautiful piece to represent her piece as well.